Good morning, YouTube people. This is Randolph Parker MS, and today's discussion is regarding how to begin a project. What are the processes that are involved to get one started on a project? Basically, there there are four process groups to a support system engineering, or in this case, I'm doing my own electrical design along with some software implementation and also some hardware build. I'm building a power bank, a power box, small one, relatively small one, which is already have been built. I'm basically just doing some upgrades to it, adding a small little solar panel, adding a circuitry to monitor when the 12-volt battery goes below a certain threshold. However, but when thinking about a large scale project, you have to think about what does it take to implement and to create, to initiate the plan, and to execute the plan. So, what you have to think about the technical processes and what are involved with the technical process. What I mean by that is, what is the business or mission analysis regarding why you creating this project? Um, who or whom are the stakeholders that are involved, and what are the requirements, and are the requirements defined to a point where to the creator it makes sense, right? And to the stakeholders, this is what is needed based on the business needs at the time. Again, that piggybacks onto system requirement, and you have to define those systems and those requirements within the system. Um, how large is the architecture of this process going to be? So you have to define the scale of this project. In this case, my project is pretty a simple forward project. I'm just basically, um, it's sub assemblies or elements to my overall project. So I have an inverter inside the box. I have a 12-volt battery. I'm going to add a some solar panels, and I want to add this circuitry that I've been working with, low voltage monitor circuit. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna put it on a PCB and integrate it within the system. Not to get further ahead of ourselves with integration, but this is what I'm doing. This is a small scale system. So my the business concept is defined, right? I know what I want. I know the requirements, and I'm the stakeholder. This is for my own purpose. So, and then from there you do the system analysis, and then the implementation, the integration with those elements or sub-assemblies that I mentioned earlier, and then verification, and then basically just verifying that the integration of this project works together, and the transition of the project, and then the validation, and from there operation, maintenance, and disposal of the concept. That's one of the four um, process groups to support system engineering. Right. This I'm doing. In this case, I'm doing both. Right. I'm designing the system, and I'm basically going to support the system. So technically, this is a one man show. So from there, then you will go on to technical management processes, and then from there you will go on to agreement processes. Will be step three, and then step four will be the organizational project enabling process. Going back to step two, technical management processes. That's the project planning. That's the project assessments and control, decision make management, configuration management, information management, and measurement, and the quality assurance of the system that you put together, the project. And then from there, step three will be agreement process, like I say, acquisition and supply. And project four will be the organizational project enabling process, which is life cycle model management, infrastructure management, portfolio management, human resources management, and quality management and knowledge management. Well, Honestly, step 3 and 4 in my case will be not needed. Right, this is not going no further than my lab, my shop, my home shop. And then you get into the concepts of your research and concepts, selection, characterizing the solutions. What is the solution? Well, in this case, the low voltage monitor, the solution is that I can visually see when the battery is at a certain threshold. So when it drops 10 and below or lower, uh, I can see it visually from a distance and say, oh, okay, my battery is at roughly around 10 volts. Therefore, I might have 3-4 hours left on that initial charge. So it just gives you a quick visual uh, uh, result of where you are. So if you out camping somewhere and you see that from a distance, you got your campfire going, you're not, and you see that LED lit from the outside of the box. Oh, okay. So from a distance, I can't see the meter on the box. I can't see it how fast or quickly that the battery is being drained, but I can see that LED and I know what that means. The LED means that I'm at 10 volts now. I lost 2 volts. So eventually I'm going to have to, within another, you do your calculations, and you can determine that you might have 4 or 5 more hours left on that initial charge, and you wanted to get there before you want to recharge the battery. So that's where I am, how to begin a project. That's all I have for you. This is Randolph Parker. Thank you for turning into my channel. Subscribe. Any comments, please feel free to do so. Thank you very much. Have a good day.